As we take a look at the starting lineups here, who sticks out to you on the starting lineup here for Iowa?
Of course, Caitlin Clark.
And so here comes Caitlin Clark, the story of the day today. Clark, who's been absolutely unreal this season so far. That's Warnock. Passes back to Clark, driving towards the basket, and there's a layup. Caitlin Clark now facing some pressure from Wilkie and Pospisilova, but oh my goodness, look at Caitlin Clark.
Look at the speed from Caitlin Clark, just bodying her defender, using 2 steps to get past him.
And that one goes off the rim, rebounded by Wilkie. Shot is up. That one goes off the rim too, rebounded by Caitlin Clark. And here come the Hawkeyes. Clark with her first 3-point shot of the game, and it is made.
Take a look at this. So Caitlin Clark, as I mentioned, got her own board, just hustles up the court, scans everyone, notices she's outnumbered, so just decides, you know what, I'm good enough. I'll pull up from 3 anyway, and she drains it.
Rebounded by Williams to Hilliard, but Hilliard loses that ball. So Wisconsin on a bit of a run here, but here comes Caitlin Clark right back using that speed, and it just does not stop. Pospisilova, coverage from Stolke. Passes it down to Wilkie, what a play. And that layup is not made. And there's a fight for the... Marshall trying to figure out what she's going to do. Passes it to Stolke, back to Clark. Clark with a shot from the logo, and it is made. It's unreal, Max.
It really is. 2 for 3 from behind the arc after that deep 3-pointer from Caitlin Clark.
LaBarbera to Schramek. Schramek driving forward. That layup's no good. Pospisilova with the 3-pointer, but it goes off the rim. Back to Clark. Clark being pressed by LU. By Hilliard. Just being double-teamed here, but that leaves Warnock open to shoot that 3-pointer. Of the 25 points for Iowa, 23 of them are by just 2 players.
Yeah, absolutely. Warnock has really impressed so far this game. Pretty nice seats for a great game between 2 great teams in the Big Ten today.
Absolutely. Caitlin Clark now driving forward, jump shot, and it's in. To LaBarbera, to Pospisilova in some free space. Shot is up, but it's rebounded by Caitlin. Trying to figure out who to pass to. She gets it to Caitlin Clark. Clark driving through the entire Badgers.
Iowa's shooting 68% from the field. We just mentioned 50% from behind the arc.
As it looks like Lily Cron is going to come back on for the Badgers. Davis, and a great play made by Lily Cron trying to get that one out, but Falter is able to recover. Passes it back to Davis. Davis trying to dribble forward. Passes it across. And here comes Caitlin.
Going to get another chance at 2 points. 6 for 9 on the day for Clark today. 6 rebounds. Really impressive stuff for her as well.
Pass it across to Cron. Cron trying to get a shot up, but she can't really get it with a Falter around her so much. Schramek passes it in to LaBarbera. LaBarbera looking for something, and that shot is up, but it's no good. Banks off the back. And here comes Caitlin Clark rebounding that one. Maybe thinking about a shot there, but passes it down, and there's Sharon Goodman. Sharon Goodman in for the first time today. The redshirt sophomore from Lime Springs, Iowa. Hilliard now driving towards the basket. Shot goes up, but it goes backward.
You can see the strategy coming out in the second half, though, for Wisconsin. Get the ball down low in the paint. Try to use a little bit of your size advantage with your forwards.
It's Caitlin Clark with that layup. LaBarbera facing some coverage from Marshall. Passes it to Schramek. To Williams down low, and Williams with the layup, but it gets down.
And she's been the next best player all year behind Pospisilova.
Oh, my goodness, Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark passing this one in for the Hawkeyes to Sinano to Martin. Back around to Caitlin Clark. Clark into Sinano. So there seems to be a little bit of a disconnect there. Sydney Hilliard dribbling up for that layup, but it's no good. It's going to be blocked by Kate Martin, and a deep pass in by Clark to Davis. Her passing, it's unreal.
Yeah, some NFL teams would love to see Caitlin Clark in at quarterback right now with that type of pass.
Pospisilova passes it to LaBarbera. Back to Pospisilova, and there's the 3-point shot up. It's no good once again. Back to Clark. Clark maybe thinking about squaring up, maybe thinking about taking a shot, but she passes it down to Sinano, which is the right call. Hilliard dribbling around, passes it to Pospisilova, directing some traffic here. Passes it across to Williams, and Williams driving forward, loses that ball.
Big bodies from Sinano and Warnock for Iowa. Good job by them. Good hands on defense.
So another press here from the Badgers. Clark passes it into Martin, and there goes Caitlin Clark off to the races. Into Sinano, great play there. Layup made by Sinano. Caitlin Clark now working against Maddie Wilkie. Pick set by Sinano. Caitlin Clark passes it across the court to Davis. LaBarbera passes it in to Schramek to LaBarbera. LaBarbera in some space. Three-point shot, no good. Rebounded by Sonano. Passes it to Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark driving forward. Passes it to the corner to Kate Martin. A lot of space there. Hilliard bringing this ball up for the Badgers. Cron passes it to Pospisilova to Williams to Hilliard. Trying to pass it out to Porter.
A couple of really big records for Caitlin Clark and many more to come for the Iowa Hawkeye.
And that's the end. Iowa destroying Wisconsin 102-71 off of an amazing triple-double effort from Caitlin Clark.